show and welcome. My name is Brian Harrington. I come from Deniliquin, 3,000 k's down the road. A little bit about Deniliquin. What we're pretty good at down there at the moment is growing rice. Over the last few years with that drought that we had, we sort of in our area, 100k area, we sort of grew about 25 crops of rice. This year we grew 800 crops of rice. So we got the biggest rice mill down there in the Southern Hemisphere, and we employs a lot of people. And we're pretty good at the wool job too. We've got some of the best merino studs down there probably in the world. Why? Because our rainfall is very sort of a very small rainfall, and the wool doesn't get sort of contaminated with all the rain and things like that. Yeah. But back to Deniliquin, what you're going to see here is a fashion parade with the ducks. I've been doing this for 30 years, and how I got the idea was that comic we used to have a few years ago, Donald Duck and Daisy, and this duck was always dressed up. I thought, now I can do that. And I spoke to a dressmaker in my hometown, Deniliquin, and she embarrassingly agreed to help me. And I live 5 k's out of town, 5-7 k's out of town. And she'd ring up and say, bring the duck in for another fitting. After about 3 weeks, we had it sort of, a reasonable outfit made. But I've been very lucky. I've had some good dressmakers, and it's sort of because I need good dressmakers with a good imagination. So I just see things and I ask them to make them up that way, and that's how it's happened. So yes, I've been doing this for 30 years, and at the end of this year I'm retiring, and it's going to be a sad day really. My last show I booked up till November this year. It'll be over in Tasmania, a little place called Alveston. Lovely town, lovely people over there. So that's where it's going to end up. Yeah, and this is all going to be for sale. So I've had a wonderful journey with this. I've got that many love stories really that go with the show. That it's been really great. I've been lucky to have the skills to run it, and it's all my imagination what you see, because I'm the only bloke in the world doing it. All right, so enough about that, and I'll get our bit of music going, and I get our first little model to come out, which is Sarah. And Sarah's wearing a lovely little pink outfit today. She's wearing the Jane McGrath outfit. The show asked me recently, she says, Brian, we're going to have a pink day for the Jane McGrath Foundation, the pink top pink hats. Can you do something with the ducks? So anyway, I spoke to my dressmaker, which wasn't a problem, and away we went. Here she comes. Only young ducks here. Some of my ducks I've got here are 25 years old. The gentleman said to me, the Brisbane Royal a long time ago, he said, Brian, you feed them whole corn and they'll last a long time. She's a lovely little duck, Sarah. They're not like us. Some of us have got nice temperament, and some of us haven't, But it's something that I must believe in, and it's there when I'm looking around. Love is in the air. The dressmaker made the hat, but I made the hat, really, when she made the rest. In the thunder of the sea, and I don't know if I'm just dreaming. Very good, thank you, Tez. Right, our next little mate's going to come out now is Nicola and Faye, and they're wearing a little, I call it country garden outfit. It's fine. Picked up one of the ladies' brooks, those country garden brooks. This is sort of, would fit in really well with it. There you go. The dressmaker that made this is one of my best dressmakers I've ever had. It's only made if you wear a fit from here. It's done this flick really. But like each outfit that here you see, probably cost me $120 each. And a lot of time and handwork. Got a little pink flowers and double collars and a little panel skirt. I heard a little girl say before, Mum, I think they're twins. Very good, thank you girls, you did very well. Come on, thank you. Next to the one to come out is Wendy. Wendy's dress is not right. The catcher as he goes past. Interesting as well. But if Yeah, that's better. This is a lovely outfit too. When I gave her this bit of fabric to make up, she sort of how she's cut the fabric so it's all sort of ran together. I wouldn't have known that unless you told me. You see why I love doing this job? Very good. Thank you, Wendy. Good. Right, the next two little models to come out is Karen and Anne. You may see these blokes on Sunrise. I get on Sunrise quite often. I was down Sydney the other day. We're on Sunrise again. But you might have seen with the dries of bone coats on and stuff like that. Come on, you blokes, wakey wakey. This is a lovely little duck at the back here. This is Anne. Very soft, gentle little duck. The way she walks is sort of, walks nice and proud, and stands up nice. The lift the feet very high.
Love is in the air, in the whisper of the tree. Love is in the air, in the thunder of the sea.
I don't think you're going to stay there.
You're waiting for what?
There you go. Very good. You did well. Right.
But it's something that I must believe in, and it's there when.
Alright, we're going to change the music for the next crew to come out. This is the great Jemima and Donald. Around ducks is always a Jemima. The music will tell you what they're wearing. Because they're embarrassing, so they're really out with their own. Piles caught up over it. Oh, that's embarrassing. Right. Now while we've got them up there, we do this all over Australia. We sing one verse for They Are Jolly Good Fellows. You have to sing with me because there's a bit of a laughter at the show. But they are jolly good fellows, but they are jolly good fellows, but they're jolly good fellows, and so say all of us. Hip hip! Good on you. Out of here. Right. Now we've got the three little ducks. My daughter got me to do this. Then we've prizes to give away, two prizes to give away. There's a bit happening here. Over the hills and far away. Three persons with this. They're going well. And then we've got the famous duck racing. So everything's happening. Wait, back. Last one coming up. Oh, open this up right. That's it, keep clapping. Over the hills and I don't know if I'll turn it on or not. Just find out. And they all come back. Right, yeah, clap very well. Right, now we've got a lovely prize to give away. There's two prizes to give away really, from the Townsville Show Society. And what is this little white man down here? I'll just make sure that he's right. And here he will. He will jump up in a moment and one of his children you have to cheer loud. And I'll have to pick the one that cheers the loudest. Are you good cheerers, children? Ooh. Are you good cheerers? Are you good cheerers? That's better. All right, so when this little man jumps up down there, you have to cheer very loud. On the count of three, here he comes. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! Pretty ordinary. You have to cheer louder than that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! Yeah, I'm looking for winners now. Here I come. 1, 2, 3. This is the last time. 1, 2, 3. One more time. And again. Little girl.